What have I been up to today? Let me show you. We did a performance reviews and feedback form for the team because things are really slipping through the cracks and we really need to just have this put together. There's just a few questions on here that will really help us really self-reflect and get back on track. I really hope that this will fix a lot of things because I am seriously like getting every single idea that I could possibly have and throwing it into this. Another thing I want to show you is the Yorby app. This is what I was talking about. I know I've talked about this before, but this is a script recording tool for social media content. Now, obviously, I don't use this when I'm talking to you like this, but we do create content for our social media marketing agency. And so this just really helps out with the script, but also it is very, very good at doing list items, written type content for LinkedIn. And that's what I love about it. Actually, I spent about $60 for the month to get 5,000 credits. It has 36.89 left and it is expiring tomorrow. I'm actually not sure if it's expiring at midnight or if it's expiring tomorrow midnight. But my goal and one of the things that I wrote down on this list is to really finish out the credits. It's really proving to be a task. It's actually quite a lot of credits, and sometimes you buy softwares or things and then you get really, really excited and then it just kind of gets put in the back burner. But one of the things that I'm really trying hard to do right now is to figure out what softwares we're using, what softwares we're not using, and really cutting down the ones that are helpful, not helpful. But I definitely didn't want to waste this. So I'm probably going to spend the next hour just creating more and more types of content. As you can see, like I've already been creating that. I was also recording some videos a while ago, but I did realize that was going to take a little bit too long. Now we're just kind of going to create the script and then saving it somewhere, recording it later, and then seeing if it's even viable to use as a LinkedIn written type content. Hopefully that helps you see what the day is like so far, but that's really been it because I've been doing this for the last couple of hours. 30 minutes later, and I did find out how I can get a little bit faster at doing this, even though it really hasn't been that much faster. But I've just kind of been using the same format of just love it. I have been like kind of coaching it a little bit. Maybe let's talk about this. But really, you can see that this is like a copy and paste. Love this one, and kind of just letting it do its own thing. But I do just want to talk to you really quickly about what it's really like to do trial and errors and why compounding really works actually, because it's like the first part of it was so slow because I was trying to figure out how can I get from basically what was a lot of credit. I think it's like 4,000. It was initially 5,000 and then 4,000 and then now it's really low 3,000. But getting those credits down took so much longer than I thought it was going to, and that was where really the problem came. And the thing with entrepreneurship, or really just doing things beyond what it is that you are capable of, is figuring out how to do things while going through the trial and errors. This has been the fastest way that I have seen that I can figure out how to just get these credits down to zero. I do think it's going to take quite a bit long, and it might be the only thing that I end up working on. As you can see here, there's still quite a lot. There is record coin on day on the live, so that's going to be crossed out. And then once I exhaust all your B credits, I'm also going to cancel it. So that's two things. And then the rest is going to be quite long as well. Let's see how far I get. But this is most important because I do want to cancel it and just have content banked. And it also shows you how to like batch create content anyway. Just wanted to pop in there and tell you a little bit about it. When you're faced with the unexpected, what do you do? So let me show you this. I actually emailed and contacted the team at Yorby because when I downgraded my billing, let me show that to you really quickly here. Let me close this out. When I downgraded the billing, it immediately downgraded the entire list of credits. And I've never seen that happen before. I did message them, but just to give you like a full idea of what it is that you end up doing a day in the life of, right? This is now down to 205 credits from where it was at 3,000 a while ago. And so actually, in some ways that made my life a lot easier because honestly, I know getting through 3,000 credits would have been a disaster. It would have taken hours still, but I was in the batch creating mode and I just want to say, like, things like this pop up. I've never seen that happen. I have downgraded so many things. And the thing is, when do you downgrade? Like, if that happened, let's say I downgraded like 5 days ago, would it have still downgraded it to where I couldn't use the leftover credit? It just feels really weird. I did send them a message. Let's see if I hit the record button to keep you updated on it. I will try my hardest. But I just wanted to show you that sometimes things just doesn't work out your way. I did already pay for the 5,000 credits, so I am gonna really look into that with them. And if that is their policy, then I don't want to do business with them as well. There is that. And these are just the things that you decide on as a business owner. And sometimes, does it seem fair? Does it seem not? Honestly, I think this is a blessing in disguise because I was really trying to exhaust all 3,000 credits and like the leftover 3,000 credits. And yeah, no, I technically don't have to. I'm probably gonna take out the remaining 205. I know it renews tomorrow. And I did pick like the shorter amount of credits, and then I'll probably just exhaust that again as well. Just get enough content to put out there since I'm doing one every day. And then from there, let's see how they resolve this thing. And then from there, like maybe just cancel it anyway, because that's what I was thinking of. Just wanted to share that with you, that random things happen in life and you just got to be ready to do the best that you can, but also accept the things that you can't completely change right now. Like I can't really just be upset at it, but I did message them and hopefully they'll do something about it. But if not, then it just shows what kind of company they are. And like I said, that will really give me the biggest urge whether I continue working with them or not. For the rest of the night, I mainly just took the time to learn about Claude Cowork, and really learn about AI because that is where I'm leaning. I feel like I'm doing a lot of things so manually right now that I know I need to establish all the things that you can do with AI. And I know that Claude right now is really leading the game as well as far as autonomous things. We're also using Perplexity for that, the comment browser from Perplexity, but I know comment or Claude can also do that. And yeah, just kind of giving you like a final update because it is now almost 5 a.m. in the morning, and so I'll be signing off and I'll see you tomorrow.